I'm here to fight. I'm here to tussle again. This is 2 weeks in a row that I've decided to just be angry at the universe just because I can. Why not? And today's subject of fighting, today's opponent is every creature that I could find an emoji for. So I'm ready to throw down. I'm ready to get wild. I'm ready to basically go feral. I've primed my fingernails. I've shaved them into a point. One would say file, I suppose. My teeth are bared. I salivate with joy. It's time. I'm ready. I'm just gonna adjust my sitting posture. Hello everybody. Hello everybody in the chat. I'm hoping, I don't know, man. It's par for the core that chat doesn't ever want to work for me, so I'm trying to get it to work this time. Who has bets on if it'll work or not? My bet's not, but you know, I can have faith. I believe in it more than I believe in. No, okay, you know what? I've lost all faith in it. It's not working. Chat, please, I beg of you. Please. Okay, well, It just might be another week of it not being on the thing. Hold on, let me try one more thing. I'm so sorry if you guys are watching this after it's live, because this might be a little goofy. But hold on to your little tushes. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this situated. Okay. Whoa. When you're good, boys. There it is. Okay, I gotta make it so there's no way that you're gonna be able to see this. Hold on. We fixed it, but with baby steps. Okay. I need maybe that. Can we see now? Hello? Where did it go? It was there. You saw it. I thought I saw it. Wow. This thing wants... Oh! So good, boys. Okay, now we're set. We've got chat here. And we're ready to go. Look it, we're already taking steps ahead. All right, let me lock you guys into place so you don't go all over the dang place. Time to party. Oh my god, you guys are... Look it, we bet it. We made bets on if it was going to work, and then it worked. So it's perfect. Mindmaster said, hello, I'm trying to get my username set on every stream. Using only one message until Jade mentions me. Well, that's sad. I only get one message from you. Well, I'm sorry. Well, thanks for commenting. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome. Are you guys ready to fight some creatures? I sure am. So basically, you know, oh, I'm a little toasty. I gotta take my sweater thingy off. So basically, the columns, up and down things, very, very easy, you know. First one, getting obliterated. That thing's, I don't even stand one single chance. Second one, you know, I feel like they go without saying. I don't have to break it down, but let's freaking party. So we're just gonna jump into it, and party like it's right now. So our first one, we got the humble chicken. This one I feel like is easy. Now we're trying to think here. Do these creatures, let me put them on my shirt so that we know who we're dealing with. Do these creatures have human intelligence? Are they operating the same brain cell, you know, operations that I am? Because that changes things. Because I feel like, maybe not with a chicken, I feel like a chicken I have very, very out physiqued. No offense to the humble chicken, but I do think that I could just kick him square in the head and be done with it, even if he was like super smart. So I'm going to say that they have the intelligence of like they're more intelligent than the regular animal. They're ready to fight. They're here to fight and they're here to win. So a chicken, oh no. Okay, gosh. We got to be careful because oh yep, here it starts already. Oh god, I'm moving them all around. Okay, chicken, come here, you little boy. Okay, this little chicken. I believe that I would win. Would I grind him into sand? On a level of morality, would I grind him into sand? I don't believe so. Oh my god, Lloydus Purple says they have claws. That's true. They have claws and little beaks, and what's that little thing at the bottom? What is that thing called? You know, a little thing. I think I will win, but I will show mercy to them because they provide us with many a thing in life, and I don't want to be on the bad side of a chicken in case that they withhold their gifts to us. I'm a fan of eggs. I'm a fan of, I'm sorry to say this in front of the chicken, I'm a fan of chicken products. The chat is coming and going. I think I have hold on, we got one more setting. I think I have it not set to sticking around all the time. Hold on, sweet little chicken. Don't click off. Okay. Hold on, chat box. Okay, I'll always show messages. There we go. Okay, now the chat should stick around. So yeah, I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to begrudge a chicken. Is that the word? I don't know. But I don't want to get on his bad side. So I will win, but I will show him mercy. And I think that's a good place for a chicken to be. So on to our next one. We have, okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to place these guys. Okay, next up, we got a cow. And we have a similar feelings to the chicken that, the chicken, the cow has very versatile things happening for it. And I've seen many TikTok videos where they're so cute, they're so fluffy, and they got like big eyes, and they kind of look like puppies, but milk puppies. So but also, not only are they so cute, and not only are they so sweet and friendly, they're also large. They're quite large. I don't know what the median weight of a cow might be, or whatever the average cow weight would be. I don't think it's polite to ask, so I just haven't. But I gotta assume they've got at least double my weight happening, and that's a conservative guess. So I think the cow, yes, oh my god, Lotus Purple said they could stomp you to death. I think size-wise, it has me. I think, and also take into account that they have those freaking horns, dude. They got those little things on the top of their head, and they're probably ready to use it and stab me right in the liver. Easy, no problem. So if that's the case, I feel like knowing the cows that I do in my vast experience with many a bovine, I feel like I would lose, but he would be standing over top of me, and it would be lightning cracking in the background. He would be standing over top of me, and he would go, "Tell them what you saw here today." And I'd be like, and I'd have a black eye, and he'd turn around and walk away, and he would let me survive. But I don't think he would be, like, I feel like I'd be whimpering and sobbing and snotting all over the place. So I think I would lose, but I think he would let me survive. I do. That feels like a cow behavior. I don't think I would be able to take him. I don't even think I'd be able to tie. I really don't. I think he would laugh right in my face and then kick me and then squirt me with his milk as one final insult. So I think I'm losing, but I'm surviving. Cowtails. Again with drinking energy drinks on stream. I apologize if you guys can hear that. Okay. Onto a bison. I feel like this is a cow, but this is a cow that has seen so much and wants to end me. I feel like a bison is gonna fully obliterate me. The kindness and mercy shown upon to me by a cow would be lost on a bison. He would say, "Idiot, kick me in the head and leave me for dead." And that's why I respect him. And I'm getting fully obliterated by a bison. And I'm not, and you know what? He's a cool guy. Yeah. Oh my god, Lotus Purple says obliterated. 8-bit Elements said, if Jade showed mercy, the cow would show mercy. I feel like you're right, but I'm too prideful. I'm too much of a prideful individual to show mercy upon a cow. I would kiss it though, so maybe that's mercy. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to think more on this. But a bison, yes, is an evil version of the cow. Misi. I think. A bison is a cow that has been burned as a baby cow. What's a baby cow called? A calf? A calf. And they Pokemon evolved to be the dark type. That's the bison. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna fully obliterate me. He's got hooves that could thump me right on the chest. He's got horns that are gonna impale me, and he's just a big boy. And I just don't think I stand a chance. Paranimates 203 said, I made it. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, Paranimates. Consider Raven says, but like Jade would get kicked once and be yeeted. That's what I'm saying. I like Jello have little structure to me. So I feel like if he was to kick me, I would either explode into a billion little tiny pieces of confetti, or I would be shot across the world and then hit the Eiffel Tower. Either way, I'm not surviving. Okay, next up. So I gotta remember to lock these into place. Otherwise, they're gonna go flying. Okay, beaver. Beaver time. Get up here, little beaver. So this one's an interesting one. These guys have shown time and time again that they have the ability to create buildings. So they have an intelligence that I already do not have. I could not build a building if I wanted to. Barely can make anything in Minecraft. So we've already got a very large distance. We have a very large gap in our intelligences in that regard. So I'm in trouble. Fritzi says, hi, can't stay much because my friend is streaming right now. Oh, well, hello. Tell your friend I say hello as well. So the beaver, he has that. He also has teeth that can chew through wood. And I'm not made of wood. I'm made out of softer things than wood are. So that already is spelling disaster for our plucky hero. So in that case, I think that is going for it. However, I think I have a size benefit to it. I'm not super tall. I'm like 5'5", but I feel like that is taller than the average beaver. I've never seen a beaver super close in real life. I've seen one in person, but I've never been standing side to side with one. I've never taken a measuring tape to one very frequently. So that leaves me in a little bit of an unknown on their size, but I do believe that they're not too tall. My guess is going to be that they're 2 feet tall. And now I don't know if that's a wild offset guess, but I think size-wise I have it. It's got that big tail that I feel like could just whack me and knock me on my butt, on my cheeks. Paranimate just says, just body slam the beaver. I think if I was to be able to get the surprise on it, if I could like have it, and also I feel like if we were not in the water, if we were in the water, goodbye, good night, I'm drowning, dead. If we're on land, I feel like I could run faster than a beaver. Maybe not. I don't know. To me, a beaver seems very like thum, 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 thum. You know, like when he walks, I feel like he's just like he's just a friendly fellow who doesn't move very fast. I gotta say, I think that I would win. I think I would win, honestly. I'd win and I would show him mercy. Like, I don't think I would win by a huge amount. Yeah, but I don't think I would tie. I think there are little things that could cause my downfall if they were to, be against me. There could be some problems there. There could be some issues with that, but I think just as a baseline, I could do it. I think I really do. Are you put in like an arena? I haven't really thought about that. Are we? I feel like, because that changes things. Because if they have the advantage of like the water and stuff, I feel like you're just where you would see it. Like I would be at a creek, the bank of a creek. So I don't know. We'll have to decide. I think we're just in it's like natural habitat. Hex, hi Hex, welcome. Okay, so I think yes, I would win, but I would show him mercy. Okay, lock him in. This little fricker. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no, have I moved them all? Okay, there we go. A chipmunk. This boy. Dead on arrival. That's that man. He is no match for me at all. They, first of all, aren't even that good at singing, so it's not like I'm going to be sitting there and be mesmerized by their vocal abilities. No. So there's that, but also they're so little. They're very cute though. They would have me on that. And they might have the advantage if they're in numbers, but if it's just one singular chipmunk, I think I got him. And I think I could also put him in a cup, like a solo cup. I now that I'm talking about this, I actually don't know if I understand how large animals are, but I feel like I could put a solo cup on top of him like a little thing. And I feel like then he would already be stock. He would already be trapped, and I'd have the upper hand, and I could put him in a little box, put some air holes in it, and ship him to, Texas. And then he would just be stuck, and I would be the winner. So I think I would grind him into sand, easy peasy. I think I would make an enemy for life. I don't think I would be in a good position afterwards, but in the moment, I think I would grind him into sand. Oh God, is this gonna move them all? Oh God, man, this is not going great. Okay, Chipmunk, come here. I just want to move you, not the entire crew. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm grinding this little muffer into sand. Yep. I think so. If I could catch it, I could catch it because he's gonna jump at me, and I'm gonna clasp him in my hand. 8-bit elements. Why would you put him in a solo cup? Because I can. Because that ability is at my fingertips, and that is something that I physically could do. So why not let our imaginations run wild? Okay, so we've got. Oh, I'm not even putting these in the right spot. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. There we go. Now they're all set. Okay, next up. This one, I feel like, is so clear. So clear. Parent animates. You'll grind a chipmunk if you can catch it. They're such scary cats. Oh my God. Last time I saw a chipmunk, I'm like, holy, what's wrong with that cat? And it was a time. I offended him greatly. An elephant's gonna obliterate me. It's not even, they're so smart too, from what I understand. They're smart. They've been burned by humans. We are terrible to them, so they've already probably not going to like me just because of that. I don't approve of them being in the circuses and stuff, but they don't know that. They're just going to think I'm part of the problem. I would like to think I'm not, though. I think that an elephant would hopefully see the good in me, hopefully see the kindness in my heart, but I don't know if he would automatically do that. He would, they might spare my life. Oh my God, purple. Oh my God, Lloyd is purple. You are right. He might show mercy. Maybe lose, but survive to tell the tale. They are friendly. They are smart. They're slow. I don't think Paranimates, I don't think the speed has anything to do with it. I think that man's gonna get me even if I was the fastest person on planet Earth. And he's got a freaking arm on his face. And that is so cool and enviable. I wish I had an arm on my face often. But this man, he's got that. He's got big, nice ears. They've got those gentle eyes that are going to make me trust him off a hop. I feel like I'm going to get fully obliterated, but because of his personality, I'm going to lose but survive to tell my tale. I think he would take me to the point of no return, and then he'd walk away much like the cow. And then he would show me the mercy that humans have not shown him. And for that, he would be quite literally the bigger creature and also the bigger creature, So that's where the elephant would sit. Okay, this one I have a personal vendetta against, and this one is coloring my opinion. Ants. I hate ants. Like, I appreciate what they're doing. I understand what they're trying. I hate ants. I had a traumatic experience with ants as a child, and ever since then, I just cannot. And thus, I would take out my traumatic experiences on the ant, and I would go into a blind sense of self and not be able to control myself. So I think I would grind him into sand, and I can't handle ants at all. So I think I would grind him into sand, but I would, I can appreciate their structure, their ability to work as a team. That is very great. Oh God, holy cow, these little creatures. Okay, come here, you little monkey, little ant. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna, holy, this sizing is not great. We're gonna put him beside the chipmunk. Oopsies. There, we'll put you right there. I would grind him into sand. I would. Just because I think he's gross and I'm terrified. The name Silver said, "Hey, ya boys, back baby. What's poppin', my friends? Hello, welcome back, buddy. Oh, what a nice, friendly face. You guys are always here to kick it with me." Ghost said, "Hello, Jaden. I'm here. I'm late, though. That's okay. You're here. You're kicking it with us." Also, Razorback, I'm not sure if I said hey to you, but hello. Hex, fire ants are terrifying. All ants are terrifying. Gross. And, they are cool. when they're in like glass, when they are in a force field. That's cool. Like when people are keeping them in a little confined space, and they are the master of them. Cool. There's lots of cool things about that. In the wild, no. They can crawl on you. Many things can crawl on you, but ants, and they've got power in numbers too. Like, I mean, just one ant is like, you don't really think twice about that. But there's never just one ant. You have at least an uncle with it. So that's a problem. So we have to think in terms of just the singular animal. Yeah. If you accidentally sit on a fire ant hill, they're terrifying. I agree. That's a spicy butt. That's some bitten cheeks right there. I would not wish that on anybody. Okay, next up we have a deer. Let's see here. Oh dear. Okay. Ooh, the name's Silver. Currently editing a video, so won't be chatting much for a bit, but I'll be here the whole time. That's what we like to see. You're here. You're kicking. I'm burping on the mic. Good times. We love that you're here. Thank you guys for coming this lovely Wednesday. Also, sorry that the stream is on Wednesday. I had a dentist appointment yesterday. I was a little out of it last night. It wouldn't have been a fun stream. I would have been sitting there with my frozen mouth, and it would have just sounded like, I don't know, a creature. So we're doing it Wednesday, but no, most of the time it'll be on Tuesday. I apologize. Okay, a deer. Bambi ass mother hecker. Okay, a deer. They're skittish. Hex, deer are easy. Just use a violent stick. That's true, but it's my bare hands. We have to remember that it is my bare hands. I think Parent Animates is right. Female, you might win. Male, you're so screwed. Males do have antlers, and I recently lost mine, so I'm at a disadvantage on that front. Yeah, I think a deer, first of all, I've seen, even females though, I've seen videos of deers like getting up on their two little feet and going, you can't see it, but they like pow, 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 pow. And I've seen them do that, but they're also skittish. So could I be threatening enough as a person for them to go, I don't want to mess with that person? I don't think so. I think that I am not a scary person. Maybe if I started acting like I was just absolutely insane, like I started maybe spitting out conspiracy theories, you might be like, maybe not. But I think that he would still have me if he was to get me on a very specific situation. If he came running at me and I was somehow able to grab him by the antlers and steer him like a truck, I feel like perhaps I could get the upper hand. Steer him as a truck, jump on his back, and then guide him, maybe. And then I could run him into a wall, and then he'd knock himself out, and I could win. But I think that there's a lot of steps in between that to get through for that to have the perfect opportunity to unfold. And I don't know if that's a very likely scenario. So I think that there might be a chance to win, but I don't think that chance is very high. So I think I think a tie. Yep. 8-Bit Element says, I'm gonna say yellow. I'm thinking maybe Parent Animates says, just tell them they're going to end up like Bambi's mom and they will show mercy. Do you think they are aware of the cultural effect of Bambi? Like, do you think that they're like proud about it, or do you think that they just don't care, or no? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I think yellow. And I could use the Bambi ammo against them, no pun intended. Yeah, I think a tie. It depends, but I depending on, oh God, me and these little things. Depending on how the deer feels that day, if he's had a bad day and he's ready to tussle, I'm SOL. But if he's feeling a little skittish, if he's had a little jump scare earlier in that day, I might be able to get the upper hand. But I do think that it could be up in the air. Blix, have you ever gotten legitimately angry at someone or something? I think so. I've gotten angry at the injustice of, I don't know. I'll think on it and I'll come back to you. I'm in too much of a fight mode right now. I can't think of being angry. I can only think of violence. Okay, what else do we got? Also, I'm sure you guys have seen the Smoky Screen. Welcome, Smoky Screen. Welcome, my friend. If you guys haven't seen it, the highlight video, the edited video from last week's stream is up on the channel. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check that out. And also, speaking of, if this is on the highlight video going in the future, make sure you guys I'm this person. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to see more stuff. And you guys are the bomb. But anyways, continuing on, we got a dolphin. This one's tricky. And the reason for that being is, are we in the water? Because I feel like if we are or we're not is a disadvantage to one of us. Because obviously, if we're not in the water, he's flopping around. Flipper ain't flipping. He's dead. How long can a dolphin stay out of the water? If we are in the water, I'm dead. Because I'm already, like, I'm not a weak swimmer, but I'm not a professional by any means. I can keep my head above water. I was in water polo for a minute, but compared to a dolphin, I have a lot to be envied in that sense. So, and yes, they're very smart. Oh my God, Loitus Purple is smart. You are smart, but the dolphins are also smart. Okay, half the arena is water, other half is land. Okay, so we can fight and then turn around, fight and then turn around. They're very smart, which is, I think they've got that upper hand on me because, I don't know if I can match them in that. And they're also apparently pretty naughty. I saw, that they can be very, evil. Like, I guess this is kind of violent, but they were like throwing around like a little creature in the air. And it was not, how do you say, living. So that's terrifying. And it was like a different kind of fish, but they were like messing with it and it's just messed up. So I feel like they got an evil streak to them. I feel like they're unassuming, and that's maybe a problem. Sage Sight. Hi, welcome, Sage Sight. Oh, I don't know if we've seen you here before. I think you're a new face, so welcome to the stream. Para-animates. Oh gosh, I remember when I was 6, I was able to pet a dolphin, but then I got poked and they hurt. Ouch. To be poked by a dolphin would be an insult that I don't know if I would recover. I would poke him right back, right in the little hole. Not in the air hole is what I mean. I'd poke him in the hole because then he'd be like, would he cough? Would that be akin to me throat chopping him? I don't know. Okay, so back to the dolphin. Dolphins can be on the surface for a few hours if they're cold and wet. Me too. So we've got that kind of together. I think a tie. I think, oh God. Okay, no. Okay, I keep grabbing them all instead of just the one. I think a tie, just because of the whole water versus not water thing. I do. Yeah, we're gonna keep them like that. I also think that some would be possibly friendly, and they would be okay with me, but I don't know if a lot of them would be. So we're just gonna put tie, because I feel like that's the best place for them to sit. So I'm locking these down so they don't move again. Okay. This next one, I feel like, is gonna be so clear cut. Freaking crocodile. A crocodile? Are you joking me? That thing, I'm getting fully obliterated. Crocodiles and alligators. I'm not sure, this is maybe disrespectful of me to say to the crocodile, but I'm not sure really the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. But either way, they're spanking my butt and making me cry. Like they're really scary. No offense to them. Like they're very, majestic creatures. They've done a lot for themselves. They're dinosaurs in 2023, and I think that's to be admired. That being said, that mother hecker's taking me down to the bottom of the lake, and I'm not surviving. And Steve Irwin is the only one who can go head to head with him, and we've lost that national treasure. So I think we're all, ever since then, the crocodiles have won. So I think I'm getting fully obliterated, and I don't even think he cares. The crocodiles, Steve cares, but the crocodiles, he would eat me. And he would think that I would be terrible tasting, but he'd be like, you know what, I deserve this. I've stuck to my diet this week. I deserve it. And he would eat me anyways. And I am bitter and I am cranky and I would be tough meat, but he wouldn't care. And good for him, if he works for it. I don't like that at all. I don't like where this is going. I don't want him to get eaten by a crocodile. But he's scary. He is. I've seen many videos. Apparently, I'm seeing spooky videos on the internet. But they like grab you and they like twist, and it's just not a experience that I would personally like to partake in. So I'm gonna say that I'm getting obliterated. I would respectfully and politely back away, and give him the space that he needs. So crocodiles, absolutely. Taking me down to throw downtown, and I am not coming back. That train is coming home without my butt in a seat. An eagle. Whoa. Oh, I thought I moved myself. An eagle. Okay. This is another one where I feel like size matters. He has claws. He has a big beak. But how big is he? Can somebody Google that for me? Can somebody Google how big a bald eagle is? It could claw my eyes out. It could claw your eyes out and then attack. But if you manage to catch it, you could probably snap their wings. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If he starts in the sky and dive bombs me, problem. He's pecking my eyes out. But if we both start on the ground and I could jump on him, I feel like it would take him a second to flap and get some air and get into the sky. So yeah, I think 6.5 feet wingspan. Oh my god, he could hug me and just never let go, and that would feel so nice. And I would kiss him, and then he'd peck my face off, and it would be a great fun time. Okay, but here's the thing: 2.5 to 3 feet tall. So I do have a couple feet on them height wise. So what if I kicked him right in the head? Not that I'm advocating for animal abuse, but I mean, in this situation, it's self-defense. So yes, I know you're not supposed to kill them in the U.S. but in a little bubble of the world where no animals are endangered, I'm the only one in danger. I don't know. I think it would be a tie if it was like that, because I don't. And maybe that's just me assuming, because I've never actually. I don't think I've seen one up close. Like maybe in a zoo or something. I've seen a golden eagle. That was pretty cool. But I don't think I've ever seen a bald eagle in person too close. Oh my god, Lotus Purple, you could snap its neck. I think if I was to be able to get my hands on it before it took to the sky like an angel, perhaps there would be a fighting chance. But if it was in the sky, I think I'm hooped. I think I am SOL. That hecker is taking me. I don't think he could lift me up. I don't think he's quite that strong, but I think that he would dig his claws into me. I want to say a tie, but is that me being pompous? Sorry, I needed a drink here. Yeah, I think I'm going to say tie, just because I think it totally depends on whether or not it's in the sky. And that changes everything. So we're going to put him in Tie-Town. Tie-Town, Hightown. Okay. Locking that bad boy in. How did you make your character? Ooh, I used a program called Honk, Honk, and it's like $12 or something like that, and it's like super easy to use. But if you just Google Honk VTuber, it's super easy. You'll see it. Smoky Screen asked the same thing. So yeah, so just Honk if you look at it. Please help. There's a cream egg empire happening on the server, and I'm being outnumbered. Well, if you're against a cream egg, you're against me. So, okay, Fox. This one, I think I'd win. Like, yes, if it had rabies, I think if anything had rabies, I'd even if an ants can't have rabies, right? No, surely not. What do you need to be a mammal to have rabies? Can a lizard have rabies? No, surely you have to be a mammal. I feel like you have to. Can a fish have rabies? I feel like that was a stupid question. But what is the parameters of contracting rabies beyond being bitten? But Para-animates, foxes are mid. They're decent fighters and their bite might hurt, but they're fast and they're really bulky. I think I'd win. Honestly, they're not big. They're really not big. They're kind of on the small side. They're very lithe. They're not very bulky. I think they might mess me up. They might bite my legs and bite me and cause me some damage that way. But I think overall, if I was fighting for my life, I think I would win. If I could get my hands on it and I think I'd be able to tug on his ears. I'd be able to tickle him until he cried for mercy. I would, so I think if we were both fighting and we're both, oh God, not again. No. I think I would win against a fox, and I'm not saying that to be cocky, but I really do. I think he's. I would win, but I would show mercy. Like, I feel like he would be a good opponent, and I would not be a good opponent. I would take such joy in crushing him with love. I mean, they got the sneak factor, Sage Sight. That's true. They're sneaky. They're really cute though. And when they talk, like, I've seen videos where like, you've seen them. I don't want to do it because it's gonna sound stupid, but they're just so cute, and they like bark and they yip. It's, oh my god, they are very cute. Yeah. So, but I do think that I would win if it was a life and death situation. If it was between the fox and like taking care of my cat, if it was fighting with my cat and I had to like tussle to win, I would fight it and its entire career. Okay, flamingo. These guys, I feel like their biggest downfall and their biggest thing working against them is how thin those little legs are, because I feel like I could snap one in half. I hope that's not a violent thing to say. Well, it is a violent thing to say, but I hope that it's not graphic. But I feel like they really don't have any fighting. Like, even their beaks, yeah, they're long, but I don't think that their beaks could really do a whole bunch. Like, I don't think they're super sharp. Like, they're meant to eat the shrimp, right? Like, they don't eat things that they have to, like, hunt or anything. They got webbed feet, so all they're gonna do is flap me on the face. It's not like they're gonna claw me. Yeah. Snap the neck. That's true. It's like a goose. You could wrap your hands on there and go blah, 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 and just take him out. Flamingo, you get kicked once and it actually kills you. His legs are so thin though. His legs are so like it looks like a pipe cleaner. I feel like I could just bend him right in half, and I don't know. And I mean, like, he's a very unassuming creature. What other creature do you put on your lawn to look like a friendly neighbor? None. You put flamingos out there to show that you're nice. So I don't think a flamingo would do anything to possibly fight, so I think I would win. Do they have neck bones? Says Sage Sight. That's a great question. Surely they must, otherwise it would just be jelly and their head would just be on the ground. But I just think that I could take a flamingo. This is all said with the boldness and the confidence of someone who's never actually been within 2 feet of a flamingo, and yet I will do it again. I'll say it 10 times over. I could kick a flamingo right in the butt. But yeah, I think his little legs. I think that's his weakest spots. I think if I was to get my hand around his long parts, like his neck or leg, he's in trouble. And I'm not in trouble. I'm in the opposite of trouble. I'm in goodness. So I think this flamingo's egg is cooked if I get a hold of him. So we're going to put him into the I'll grind him into sand. I do. And I know, and maybe that's me just being generous with myself, but I just don't think that he even comes close to the terror that I can inflict on him. I just don't. He does have range on me, Sage Sight. That is true. He would extend his neck and perhaps poke me, and that would be no good. Yeah, just join this Discord server and join the Cream Egg Empire. You have come to the right place, my friend Smoky Screen. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the crazy party. Oh my god, Lloyd's Purple's right. It might be able to wrap its neck around you and choke you, but doubt it. Oh my god, could you imagine a flamingo, but they have like fused with a snake? So instead of a neck, they've got a snake head. Ooh, we could call it a I can't think of how to mix the word flamingo and snake. A slamingo. I need to draw a slamingo now. That'd be terrifying. Oh my god, let's fuse animals in a future stream. Oh, I gotta write that down. Hold on. I think that'd be fun, fusing animals. I need my little handy dandy notebook. Can you hear me flipping my pages? Okay. What do we write here? Fusing animals, and then we can draw them too. How fun. Okay, fusing animals. What a fun. A slamingo. A slamingo. Oh, damn. Now we're talking. Oh, but if you have a sword, 8-Bit Elements, that's not with your bare hands, and you've already kind of already surpassed the ability of an animal, unless an animal has a sword on him, which would be hella cool, not gonna lie. Okay, we're just gonna move up this flamingo here. Lock this bad boy down. I cannot see messages Hex right now just because I'm live, but if you message me in the Discord, I might be able to message you out when we're off live. But as for now, I can't really open my Discord. Dramatic music playing when Jade gets one tapped by a flamingo. I'd like to see him try. I sure would. I'll put my life on the line for a flamingo battle, for a flamingo tango. Okay. I might have to give cream eggs another chance. I tried one like 8 years ago and hated it. After this stream, where would I go? A gas station perhaps? I'm gonna find one and I'm gonna get one. I got one last week. I think I still have it actually. Oh, okay, I actually might still have it. I'll have to send a picture of it on Discord. Also, if you guys haven't, if you're watching this in the future on the highlight thing, in the description is a link to the Discord, so if you want to join in the Discord and get updates on when we're going to go live, join it. It's in the description down below, and while you're at it, like and subscribe. I'm not YouTuber. Sorry, friends. Okay, gecko. This is another easy one. Okay, here's the thing though. A gecko, he has no limitations on gravity. This man has surpassed the ability of the humans stuck to the earth. He's climbing on walls. He's climbing on ceilings. He's climbing on glass. He's climbing on my will to live and sticking on with his little suction cup fingers. So I think he has that on us, where he has the element of surprise. Could you imagine you're sitting there, you're like, I know I'm supposed to be fighting a gecko, but where is he? And then he dive bombs you from the ceiling because he was stuck up there. And then he uses his suction cup hands, sticks them on your eyeballs, and then you can't see, and then he wins because he has you by the eyes. Ouch. Could you imagine somebody in the fight just grabbing you by the eyeballs? Jeez, that's not good. So I think he does have the element of surprise. Size-wise, though, I do think that the size is the biggest determining factor. And I just think that this gecko, no matter how surprised, no matter how sticky, no matter how gravity-defying this man is, he just doesn't stand a chance to my fists of fury. I don't even think, like, what's the biggest a gecko can get? Like, I don't know. Like, not a bigger than a ruler, right? Like, there's no way. Like, I feel like a gecko, the biggest gecko I think is like the size of your hand, right? And that's like a big gecko. So I feel like just in general, no matter what you do, you're gonna squish that little fricker, right? Like, it's just, you're either squishing it with your hand, and even if they were not able to be squished, say that they had like I don't know, a shell or something, they don't have anything to fight you with. Like, their teeth, do they have teeth? I don't think so. I think they just have little like chompy mouths to eat crickets, right? Like, they just and even if they did have teeth, they're tiny, right? They gotta be so small. Cookie Cat says little geckos don't stand a chance, sadly. Hello, Cookie Cat, welcome to the stream. I love that username. It's so cute. It makes me so happy. I don't know why, but that is such a sweet username. What a sweetheart. Thank you, Cookie Cat, for commenting and giving me some happiness in this moment. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just don't think they stand a chance either. I think these geckos are getting squished, getting stuck. So I think that I'm gonna grind them. You know what? No, I will win, but I will show them mercy. I do think that I will show them mercy just because I respect them and what they're trying to do. Yeah, so I think that they're cool, they're cute, they're sticky, but overall, they don't stand a chance. Frogs on the other hand. Now, I would much prefer a gecko over a frog because frogs, they're cool, but they're slimy. And I like frogs, and I used to catch frogs as a kid. Out by the train tracks, my parents would specifically say, don't go onto the train tracks, and immediately I would go onto the train tracks. But on the sides, don't go on the train tracks because it's very dangerous. But there was little, like, creeks or puddles, or they weren't even puddles, they were just like the rain would fall and then would be like these gigantic, I don't even know what they were not puddles, but they weren't like lakes, but they were huge, and we go and then we would catch frogs all the time, and so they're very catchable, but they're slimy, and I'm not a fan of that. And I'm sure you've seen the videos of them, but they jump directly at you which I think is funny. I've seen streamers comment on that, but no, they're cute and they're funny, but I just don't like them as much as I would like a gecko. I'm going to the States soon, and it's gonna be warm, and I really hope I see a gecko. If I see a gecko, I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it on Discord. There's no geckos up here at all because it is cold. But yeah, I really like geckos. They're so cute. But yeah, squeeze them like a stress ball, and their little tongue goes bleh when you squeeze them. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of frogs. That's true. Frogs might be poisonous, but you can squish them. That's the thing. But they're poisonous, but not venom. Are there venomous frogs? I don't think so. I think if I was to be able to hold back my desire to consume a frog in this battle, I think I might come out on top. If I was to be tempted to have a lick, I might be in trouble. But if I could hold back on that, I think that I would stand a chance. However, have you guys seen those? We're back to candy. You can tell my mind is a one train candy world type. But those gummy frogs hit so hard. If there was gummy geckos, I think I'd be in trouble. But gummy frogs hit so hard. But back to the topic at hand, frogs. I would grind them into sand. I would, and I don't even think I would feel sorry about it. I would say, hop in hell, idiot. So I think he's gonna get ground into sand. Yeah, I don't know. They're okay. I'm just not a huge, like, they're cute and stuff, but kind of annoying though sometimes too at night. Well, it's kind of relaxing, but not enough that I'd be like, Yeah. So I think geckos are. This is not a tier list, but I do think geckos surpass frogs. Okay. This one, I think, is another one of just size is a huge determining factor. I think this giraffe would just beat me into a pulp. But the thing is I think much like an elephant, he would show me mercy. He would look into my eyes and think, you know what, I'm bigger than this. I will be the bigger person, bigger giraffe. And I feel like another weak spot and not as weak, but similarly to the flamingo, I feel like his legs would be a weak point. If I could get a running 2-footed kick jump at his legs, I could maybe cause some damage. Or if I was to be able to somehow, like, what is the circumference of a giraffe leg? This is science, and I'm kind of embarrassed that scientists haven't looked into this yet. Well, I'm sure they have, but I feel like if I could somehow get the giraffe's legs under my arms, I could maybe cause him to have a Charlie horse, a Charlie giraffe, and then he would be incapacitated in that sense, and I would be able to do some serious damage. Same thing with his little neck. Like, I feel like if I could, like, monkey climb onto his neck and squeeze him, there might be some balance there. It would have to bend down to look you in the eyes. That's assuming I'm not 8 feet, even though I already said I was 5 feet tall. Even then, I think a giraffe is taller than 8 feet. But they're not, yeah, you think you're right, Cookie Cat. I don't think that they're aggressive either. Oh, I forgot they had horns on their head. Are those horns? They remind me of antennae, like of I don't know. Are they horns? Do they use them as, what are those things? What are they called? If it kicks you, it's all over. It's all ogre. That's true, Misi. But if I was close enough, I don't think he would be able to do the proper extension of the leg to get some hoofing happening. I think he would need a lot of space to extend that little leggy, and I think I could get close enough. Similarly to, like, if you're always, like, running behind somebody, I feel like I could do that, but I think that I would lose, but I think he would let me survive to tell the tale. I think that he's a gentle soul, and I think that being as tall as he is has humbled him. And so I think that he's going to go in with the cow and the giraffe, or in the cow and the gray giraffe. Those horns are called, wow, I'm going to mess this up, ossicones, something. But are they, like, do they, like, to me, they feel like boingy, like boing, like if they move, like they go wing, wing, you know what I mean? I don't think that they would be sturdy, but that sounds boring, so I'm calling it giraffe horns. Me too. Okay, yeah, so I think a giraffe would show me mercy. Okay, so we'll lock him in. Okay. Let's see, now we have, okay, this one, a gorilla. This gorilla's knocking me out, man. This gorilla, Gorillas, I had a real fascination with them for a hot minute. They're so beautiful. They're beautiful creatures in the sense that they're so human. And like just watching them interact with their like babies and their like family and stuff, like their eyes are so human. It's almost freaky because it's like you see it and you're like, wow, like that's like, you know, all animals are intelligent and stuff, but you see that and you're like, whoa, this animal is like thinking, this animal is doing math behind those eyes. But no, I think he's going to mess me up. I think he's ripping my arms and legs right off. Like, I think that he would be grossly offended at the fact that I would be near him. So, I think. The name's Silver. Not my best edited short. If anybody's mad, I'm blaming Jade. That's okay. I'll take the blame. I got you. You put anything on me. I got you. Gorillas would show mercy, I think. I think you're right. I think that they would. But I think if he was mad, like, I've seen, like, gorillas, they are scary. Like, they're beefy. And I just think that even if he was to show mercy, I'd be so messed up. Even if his version of mercy, I feel like would just me being not ripped into 100 million pieces, but still dead. So I think I'm gonna get fully obliterated by a gorilla. Yeah. I would pray and I would try and be his friend, but I just really don't think that. I just think that he's too cool. He's a cool guy and he doesn't have time for the likes of me, and so he would just beat me up and be done with it. So I think I'm getting fully obliterated by a gorilla. This next one, where are you? Oh, I have this one, but it's not. Hold on, I forgot to add the image of this one. Where are ya? Okay, there we go. Oops. I forgot to add his icon. A bear. Yeah, this is another one. Bears are, it also, I suppose it depends on the bear, because I've heard that like black bears, if you act like you're bigger and taller than them, they get a surprise fighter appears. Yes, this bear has he was bearing the burden of being back behind. I'm running out of B words. I got nothing more. But yes, a bear. I think it depends on the type of bear. Like panda bears, from what I understand, stupid. No offense to the panda bears, but like I've seen them like roll and like fall and just in general be not smart. So I think that if it was a panda bear, I might stand a chance. If it was a black bear, I guess they get scared pretty easy and they can be intimidated. But apparently a grizzly bear is just gonna mess you up, and he's gonna ask you to say thank you after he messes you up. So seeing how the icon is of a grizzly bear, I think we're gonna have to assume that it is a grizzly bear, and under that assumption, I think he's gonna mess me up bad. I'm getting fully obliterated by a bear. He will be brutal, bashing brutally with brute force upon my body. Cookie cat. When bears stand on their hind legs, it can get pretty nasty, and they have huge paws and claws. That's so true. Their paws, I feel like, are gigantor, and like they would wrap you around. And not only that, but they have I saw this one thing where it's like, if bear's dangerous, why shaped like friends? And I'm like, that's so true. And they kind of look like puppies too, and they're really cute. And I feel like that they would use that against us. So, oh god. So I think for that reason, the bear would have me, because he would lull me into a false sense of security and then just eat me. And he would get revenge on all the bear things that we've created, like bear claws, bear paws, bear hugs. He would just use all that pent up rage against me and beat me up. So a bear would absolutely obliterate me. Okay, rabbit. So a rabbit has some things going for it. I don't think it has enough going for it, but I do think that they have the speed, and I think speed is going to be a huge factor, where it's like, but I don't think that's an offensive factor. I think it's a defensive factor, where I think it's going to run away. But if it was going to like actually go after me and fight me, I don't think it has anything. Like even its teeth are not, like, they're big, but I don't think they're sharp. Like they're made for like eating grass and stuff like that. And I mean, even his little back feet and stuff, I just don't think he has enough. And they have claws, but I don't think he would do enough damage to like actually do anything. Misi says, pick it up by its ears and just throw it. That's what I'm saying. Pair animates. Is it kind of silly and weird that I'm actually kind of scared of bunnies? I mean, they're so cute and I like them, but I'm still so scared of them. That's fair because, like, you know, they're very jittery, they're very fast, and their eyes are kind of creepy. Like, their eyes are like, they can be red if they're like white bunnies. Sometimes their eyes can be red. Not that that matters, but it has kind of a spooky factor. But no, I can see what you mean. Whoa, and if you're holding them and they like jump off of you, that's scary. So, no, I think that I would be able to if I was to be able to catch a bunny, if I could have a rabbit and he was trying to fight me, if he's trying to fight me and kill me, he's got to be in the distance, close enough distance for me to grab him. Like, yes, he's fast, but I don't think that he could. Yes, Cookie Cat says, I think rabbits can be kind of dangerous in the way the squirrels can be, but you could just stomp on them. I think that's the thing. And I think that even if he was fast enough to, like, I don't think he has any damage dealing capabilities. I just don't. At least not in any that would make a substantial difference. So I think that I would grind him into sand. He's cute, but yeah, I just don't think that he has enough. Hex, are you still going to do the ice cream tier list? You betcha. I don't want to do too many tier lists in a row, so I'm kind of trying to spread it out. But yeah, definitely. There's lots of tier lists that I want to do throughout the year, so you just don't even worry about that for 1 second, my friend. Okay. A cat. This one's hard because I love cats. Cats are like my favorite animal. So I think I would be stuck because I would not want to hurt him. And so I think that this one's going to have to go into a tie, but at what cost? Because I just don't think that I could physically bring myself to damage a cat and be okay with myself. Like, I think even if I won the fight afterwards, that would cause me psychic damage, and that would destroy me. So I think it would be a tie, but at what cost? We got to move the eagle, I think. Or I guess the eagle might be stuck. Hold on. We got to unstick him. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think it's a tie, but at what cost? Just because I don't think I'd be able to bring myself to actually do anything. And I mean, taking that out of it, it's got claws and teeth, and it, like, unlike a rabbit, I feel like its teeth are like made for like biting, and like I feel like its claws and stuff, like I feel like a cat could do some good damage to you. But I don't think a cat, like a house cat, like if it was like a lynx or like a leopard or something, I think it could kill you. Is there any documented stories or any documented times of a house cat killing a person? I feel like no. I feel like we would have heard of that. Like, I mean, you've heard of like dogs like killing people and stuff like that. But has there ever been a cat? I don't think so. Like, not beyond like, I mean, like saying like getting a bitten infection or something like that. But like a cat actually killing somebody, I just don't think that that's the case. But no, I think it would be a tie, but at what cost? Because if I was to win, I don't even think I would win. I think I would have too much trauma to deal with that healthily, and I would have to go away for a long time, and I would never be the same. So yeah, a tie, but at what cost? A camel. I don't know a lot about camels. What I do know is that they've got humps of water. But imagine that instead of water in that hump, they're just storing all their hate and all their evil thoughts into the hump. So the bigger the hump, the more terrifying, the scarier they become. And I think for that reason, I'm getting fully obliterated. I don't think a camel would show me mercy. And I hear they spit. They just slap it, says X. Shut up. And they'd be like, what the hell, man? I'm just trying to, what do they do? Walk through the deserts. But yeah, I just think that it would, cause me trouble. Once again, snap the neck. Is its neck that thin? I don't think so. Like, I think its neck is thicker than a giraffe's, isn't it? At least size-wise, like comparatively to how like big their body is. I don't think that they have a very thin neck, do they? But they've got beautiful long eyelashes. They're so beautiful. They blink blink, and they're so beautiful. So they can stomp me. That's true. Misi, I sat on a camel once. I can't remember it though. That's quite a memory lapse for you to have knowing, but never know. It has a thick neck. Yeah, I don't know. I think the camel would mess me up. And I think that, again, I don't know if the hump actually holds water. I think it holds evil thoughts and nefarious intentions. So I think it's going to mess me up. And I think I'm getting fully obliterated by a camel. So he's going to go into the fully obliterated zone. And that's where that man will stay. Okay, locking him in. Yeah, he has a thick neck. I think you're right. Okay, on to a dog. And see, this is what I was saying before. Bruh, 7 neck bones for a camel. How many neck bones do we have? That's the real question. What is the difference? A dog. Okay. This is the thing with a cat where it's like, I think a dog could mess you up, but it also very depends. Yeah, exactly. 8-bit elements. It depends on the breed. Seeing the dog emoji, I gotta assume. Okay, we're gonna assume that it's not like a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler or like a pit bull or like something like that. We're gonna assume. We'll say, I don't know. Bentley's about 45 pounds, so we'll say about a 50-pound dog, golden retriever type dog. So I think it would still mess me up, but I really do think it would be a tie, because I think that it could do some serious damage to me. But I think that, like, if I was to be, like, you've seen people, like, getting attacked by dogs, and some people, like, get back at them and you can, like, grab them and stuff like that. I don't, obviously, this goes without saying, but I'm not gonna hurt any animal. But if my life was in danger and I was in an arena and it was a simulation, I think I would be able to take down a dog. Under the assumption it's not a dog built for beating me up. If this dog was not bred, like, from day one to beat up Jaden, it's not like they were built for that sole purpose. I think it would be a tie, because I really do think that it would be a really, like, it would bite the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the icon as a beagle. Yeah, so I agree. I think it would be a tie. Oh, but would it? Yeah, I think a tie, because I don't know if I have the strength to actually, like, diffuse a dog. I don't think that's the right term, but, like, to, but I feel like we would both give up. But I also, yeah, so I think that that's where a dog is gonna be. I think it might even go to I win, but I show mercy. But again, it depends on the type of dog. Like, if it's a Chihuahua, I think then tie is way too broad. But I think the dog emoji in itself is too broad as well. So I think it's either a tie or I'll win, but I'll show mercy. You know what? I'm actually even gonna move it down into a win, but I'll show mercy, because, like, I think if it is like a beagle, or, like, if it's like a smaller dog like that, I think I would be able to win, no problem. But if it was a German Shepherd, if we got something like a Rottweiler, then I think I'm in trouble. Okay. A bat. Now, the bats have proven that they're not anything to be trifled with. But I think just a bat by itself, I think I could easily take a bat. I think so. I think, like, even his little, because, like, yeah, he has teeth. And taking out, like, any infections or, like, rabies or stuff, but, like, his actual ability to cause damage, I don't think he has anything. What's the worst thing a bat can do? Squeak you to death? Parrots, animates. That's a good point. Like, I just don't think that he would do really anything. Like, his little teeth, he would, and I mean, like, I just start screaming and his echolocation's gonna get all messed up. And if it's in the daytime, can they see? I don't think so. Are they blind? Because they say blind as a bat. So if everybody in the arena is screaming, he's SOL. He can't do anything. And even his little wings, like, I feel like his wings aren't even that strong. Like, if I was to even pinch either wing, he would be stuck. Like, he wouldn't be able to, he would just be, like, flopping around, and I would just be, like, holding each wing in each of my fingers or in each hand, and I would just hold him there, and he would just be incapacitated. He wouldn't be able to do anything. So I think that I would win, but I'd show him mercy. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'd grind him into sand. I think he's just that little that he just couldn't do anything. He might be a rat angel, but oh my god, rip them wings, para animates. Whew. But yeah, I just don't think the bat has any fighting things to have at his disposal to even begin to try and use. So, okay, a hamster. Or hamster. I always try and put the P in there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. First of all, I'm not a hamsters are cute and they're interesting little creatures. I'm not the biggest fan personally. I worked at a pet store for a hot minute and they're just so unpredictable and they're so bitey. And like with a rat, if you were to hold a rat in your hand, it has like depth perception and it'll like look over the edge and it'll like use its tail and like see where it is. A hamster's just gonna jump. A hamster's gonna be like, I have no care for my life, and it'll just jump. And they have no self-preservation whatsoever. And I just don't like how, I don't know, I'm not a fan of how, not skittish, but like how they're just unpredictable. And I'm just not a huge fan. So I think I would grind it into sand. It would possibly hide grenades in its cheek. I think it would have that as a benefit, but I don't think it's smart enough to utilize that in the proper way. So I think that while that would be an option, it wouldn't be an option useful for this dumb little critter. So I'm going to put it into, I grind him into sand because I just don't think that he has it in him to do anything worth anything. Just like what my mom said to me. Okay, so we'll put him there. Hedgehog. Now this hedgehog is a hamster, but with needles. A needle hamster. Ooh, okay, so with this, I think he's gonna be more than a hamster, but I really do think I'm still gonna grind this mother hecker into sand. I do, because like, yes, he can bite, but even if he was to bite, even if I was sleeping, like not even fighting back, I don't think he could kill me. Like even his pokey, what are those things called? Frill? No, what are those things called? Prongs? What are those? Why am I blanking? What are those things called? Prickly little backs, Pringles? What are those called? No, I know it's gonna bug me. Please, chat, help me. Spiky, those little spikes. Yeah, I just, even then, like if I was fully asleep or knocked out, I don't think he would be able to do anything. His spikes might be like, ow, ouch, stop that, ow. But I don't think it would be like actually deadly. Even if he was to poke me in the eye. Ouch. Ooh, I don't like that. But even then, I just don't think. Yeah. Parent Animate says, what did I say? Oh, quills. Yes, quills. Yes, thank you. I don't know why I was stuck there. Just stand up, walk over, slide your foot under the belly, and kick him like a soccer ball. Oh my god. Swoof. But yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even if you were to grab him by his, like, I don't think that they're sharp enough to even if you grabbed him, I don't think that they're like sharp enough to even like break your skin, is it? Like maybe break your skin, but it's not like gonna go through your hands or anything like that. Like I don't think they're that strong. Like I could be wrong. Last time I cracked open a book about a hedgehog was many a day ago. So I could be speaking in ignorance, but I just don't see it doing anything. Like even if it was to bite you, like I don't know. I feel like I think it's just a hamster with sewing needles attached to him. So I think I would grind him into sand. Easy. Okay. Oh, looks like he's whispering in the hamster's ear. He's like, we're gonna get vengeance on them. Okay. If it was a porcupine, I feel like it'd be different, but a hedgehog, I don't see it. Horse. Oops. Now this one, I feel like is lose, but will survive to tell my tale. Because you've seen so many people get like kicked by horses and they're just either they pass away or like totally messed up, or even like getting bucked off a horse or something like that. And I mean, it's got speed and stuff, but I don't think that they're like mean. Well, they could be mean, but I think that horses, I don't know. And again, this is just me speaking of my own bias and what I choose to project onto these creatures. But I feel like a horse would be honorable in the sense of like, hey, I've kicked you, you're down, I'm going to walk away. Like they're not going to keep fighting you. They might, I don't know. I haven't been on a horse in many, many years. But I feel like it was just like a regular horse. He would fight you until you were like incapacitated, and then he would leave. Yeah, Missy, I agree. I think lose but survives. Their kicks are terrifying. No, I agree. But I don't think he would keep kicking me. You know what I mean? Like he would kick me and then run, but I don't think he would like just sit there and kick while I was knocked out. I think I would lose, but I think I would be able to hopefully, unless he got me like in the head, I think I would be able to walk away from that. It's like spirit. But yeah, so I think I would lose, but I would survive to tell the tale. And I would be not in a great shape, but I unlike a bear, I don't think he would keep going, you know? So he's gonna go in that. Okay, now this is a different story. Hippo's gonna kill me, and the hippo's gonna keep killing me. The hippo, I feel like, is a sick joke because they look so friendly. They're chubby little guys. They got like nice big happy smiles. They got some only couple a little toothy grin and stuff like that, but they're little square teeth. But they're like like apparently. Now I'm just reading from headlines, but apparently hippos kill like a ton of people a year. Like not a ton, but like enough that it's like really up there. So I think the hippo Milk Frost, welcome Milk Frost. Oh, he's a good face to see you here, buddy. Yeah, hippos are savages. No, I agree. And I think that hippos and rhinos are backwards. Like to me, a hippo feels like a friendly, happy, mythical rhino, but I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like a rhino would run and a hippo would just be like, oh, you cut me in line at the DMV? Death for you. So I think that he would obliterate me. So yeah, I think that he's gonna go into the I'm getting fully obliterated category. Milk Frost. Oh, my dog walked around upstairs. No, who said that? Oh, the name Silver. What are the pictures from? Because they in Super Auto Pets. I literally just Googled emojis. So these are just from like emoji.com or whatever it is. And I just stole them from there. So they're just emojis. Okay, kangaroo. A kangaroo is basically a boxer. Like he is built to tussle. Yes, Cookie Cat. Hippos are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, I think. That dude with his teeth will rip... I agree. Plus, if he gets you in the water, you're done. You're donezo. You're hippo food. You're hip, horribly disfigured. It's great. But a kangaroo, I think that... like, I've seen videos of them squaring up to people, and they're freaking jacked. Like, they've got, like, pecs, and there's arms, and, like, they walk up to you. They are built. So I think this man would obliterate me. And I think he would jump, kick me in the head, do a flip, and then spank me on the butt with his tail. And then I would just be dead. And then he would put me in his pouch and consume me. I don't know how kangaroos work. But I think that this man would obliterate me. Some people are saying, or Milk Frost, I say you'd lose pretty badly, but you'd survive. I think that he would have something to prove. And he would keep fighting me, and I think he would keep kicking me right in the head. Oh my god, I've heard that kangaroos can punch you with their hands, just like humans. They're a little box. That is such a cute image, and I know it shouldn't be because that's violent, but could you imagine his little freaking arms? Pow, 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 pow. It's like, what? You got these big, strong, muscly feet. Why are you punching me with your little arms? But actually, that's not true because I've seen them. They are freaking jacked. They got some muscles. They got some guns on those arms. But no, I think he's well, maybe I'd lose but survive to tell the tale, because I feel like he'd be like a guy in the bar where he'd be like, don't come back, you hear? And so I think maybe lose but survive, except for I think it would depend on how the kangaroo is feeling. If he was feeling very vindictive, I think I would be dead like a houseplant forgotten over Christmas break. But other than that, I just think that hopefully he would show me mercy. Besides, maybe I could appeal to its inner softness and talk to the baby in the pouch and then be able to sway it. So maybe that. Okay, our next one we have is a koala. This one, they are terrifying. I've seen videos of them where they're just scary little shits. And they're apparently, have you seen that copy pasta where it's like they got smooth brains and they're just like really dumb and stuff? So I think that they're really dumb. They're not very nutritionally like they're very malnutritioned. Their food isn't great for them, so they don't have a lot of things going for them in that regard. And yeah, they're just gross, I suppose, and I suppose they're very diseased creatures. But I think a tie, but at what cost? Because I think if it was to scratch me or do anything, I think I would be messed up for life. But I don't think it's smart enough to actually do enough damage or like to keep fighting. I think they're pretty slow. I'm not sure. Oh my god, koala's claws are X-Acto knives. They will shred you to pieces. But are they smart enough to do that? Yeah, there's a chance of survival. I think a tie is the best place to put a koala. I wouldn't want to be in that position. But I think that I think it's not too bad. Ooh, I don't know much about koalas, but I think they could wrap around someone's head and suffocate them like a face hugger. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just not smart enough to like do anything, and maybe that's ignorant for me to say. But I mean, I've never really been in a chess match with koala bear, so I can't really have any feet to stand on. But I would assume that they're not very quick in the brain, seeing how they're smooth brained. So yeah, I think we're gonna put them in a tie at all cost. Monkey time. Now, monkeys are so cute. Monkeys but they can be terrifying. I've seen videos. Have you seen that video? It was kind of circulating recently where the monkey fell out of the tree because they were giving him a little food, and then the monkey fell and his little arm comes up to take the food. Ah man, good times. If I'm editing this in post, I'll try and find that clip and post it here. Blue Moonia says, well, the baby koalas wrap their arms around their mom's neck. So, also, hi, Blue Moonia. I don't think we've said hello to you yet today. Thank you for coming to the stream. These monkeys, I think it depends. Like, if it was like a chimpanzee, I think I would be hooped. But if it was like one of those like capuchin monkeys, they're so cute. They're so cute. So I'm going under the assumption that it's like a smallish monkey. Like we're gonna say like monkey with a tail instead of like a chimpanzee or something like that. I think a tie, because I think that he could really do some damage, but I also think I could do some damage to a monkey. It really depends on the size. It's gonna depend on a lot of those type of factors. But I think I could distract him if I was the forethought to bring a banana. Because surely they have to be like the cartoons. And so if I could distract him with a banana long enough, I could take that banana and then smack him over it with the second banana I had hidden up my sleeve, and then he'd be donezo. He would have to bend to my mercy. He would be like, you are the banana god. And I'd be like, yes, I am. Die. So I think it really depends. But we're going to put him into a tie, but at what costs? Now we have a lion. This one I feel like is easy as pie. This one's I'm getting fully obliterated. I think this one, there's not really a discussion with this one. They're lazy though, is what I know. But like, if he had the drive and he had the motivation to cause me death, he would. And I don't think I would be able to do anything to stop it. Lion, lioness, doesn't matter. I'm hooped. And so I think that I'm getting fully obliterated by a lion. I don't think I can sing Can't Wait to Be a King all day long till I'm blue in the face, and I think that man's still gonna kick my ass. So I'm getting fully obliterated by Simba. Okay. Next up, we have a mouse. Oh, look at how cute this picture is of a mouse, by the way. I thought it was so cute. Again, this goes back to hamsters, goes back to hedgehogs, rabbits, even if they're like, they got nothing. Like taking away like any like disease or like anything that they can like damage like that, because like not every mouse has that. I think there's nothing he could do. Like I would never do this, but if a mouse, I just step on him. You know what I mean? Even if I was to flick him on the nose, I feel like that could like snap his head off. So I think this one's very cut and dry. I'd grind him into sand. Cute picture. Too bad they had to die. Yeah, this little Meesy mouse. Mickey, I'm sorry to say, this mouse has met the big cheese, and that's me. And bitch, I'm lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant is what I meant. Okay, this little guy's going into grind them into sand. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. Next up, octopus. This one, and again, it's in its like primo time space. Okay, octopus are wildly smart from what I understand, and they can escape, they can pick locks, they can do stuff, and I think that has a big bonus for it. And I feel like first of all, he's got at least 6 arms on me, depending on the day, you know, sometimes. And he's got stickiness on his hands, so I feel like once I'm stuck in his hands, I'm not getting out of there. Those suction cup hands got me right there, and I think that he could grab each one of my limbs and then still have 4 left to tickle me, and that's not a good situation to be in, I don't think. So, Blue Moonia, sadly I have to leave. This was really fun. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good rest of your. I was gonna say Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. But yeah, I think they're paired with the fact they're wildly smart, they got mini and arm, they're fast in the water. I think out of the water, I think they can even traverse the land. So I think, why do they have so many arms? I agree, that's excessive. We could have stopped at 6 and been just fine, but they're like, you know what? No, we're going for the extra gene. We're going for the pizzazz of having all 8. They're wet spiders, and they're okay with that. So I think lose, but I think that they're smart enough that they would let me survive, because they're into the point of intelligence where they've developed morality, and they're like, you know what? I will fight you until it's gotten to the point where I win. And then I will retreat back into my home. So I think that the octopus would stop, and he would reassess, and he would end it there. But I do think that I don't think I would stand a chance against an octopus. I think he's just gonna mess me up real good. Okay, onto an otter. These guys are freaking adorable, but apparently they're naughty little things. Did you know? I think everybody knows this, but it's so cute. They keep rocks. They find rocks that they really like, and they have a little special pouch. And when they find a really good rock, they like to smash open shells. They keep it. Stop, man. They have an unfair cuteness advantage, and they hold hands when they sleep with each other so they don't float away. And like, I think I'd be so distracted by how cute they are that first off, why hurt the poor otter? They did nothing wrong. That's utterly impossible to do anything but kiss him. So I think it would be a tie, but at what costs? Because I think that if I was to put it upon myself to cause one single harm on his little ottery head, I think that I would just not be able to live with myself. So I think it would be a tie, because while I don't think he would fight me, I also don't think I would fight him. I think we would be at a stalemate. What? Parent Animate says, otters in my opinions are ugly. Don't listen to them, Mr. Otter. They don't know what they're talking about. They just don't have a special shell like you do. They don't have a special rock in the way that you do. So yeah, I think a tie, but at what cost? Okay, next up. We had a freaking goat. A goat! These guys, I feel like, they could cause trouble. Those horns, and when they headbutt you, I feel like they could really mess you up. But I think that their horns are really, because surely I've got to be taller than a goat. Like, I don't think a goat is taller than 5 feet. I mean, like, I'm thinking like farmyard goat, not like a mountain goat. But like, I feel like if I was to grab him by the horns, if I was to because he could wind up and butt me, or he could but I don't think he could, even if he was to kill me, I think that I would do some damage in the meantime. Like, I don't think he would beat me up as bad as a horse would. Like, I feel like, ooh, I thought there was something crawling on me, but it was just the tag of my shirt. I think I could grab him, and I think I would be able to knock him out too. I think there would be a fair fight to be had here, and I really do think that it would be a tie, but at what cost? Because, I mean, if a deer is a tie, I think a goat would be a tie, and they're a lot smaller. Goats are 16 to 23 inches tall. Are you inches? That seems small. I mean, I don't really know inches too, but that's like, isn't 2 feet or 24 inches, right? That seems, we need to fact check that, because I feel like they have to be taller than that. But yeah, I just think it would be a tie, because like, I just don't think yeah, exactly, Cookie Cat. He could headbutt you, but I think you could grab him and throw him since he's a bit small. Yeah, like if he could headbutt you once, I'm pretty sure, but like then he'd have to back up and do it again. Like, and I think that you could grab him, and his horns are like pointed backwards, right? Like they're not like horns that are like I can't think of a horn that's facing forward at the moment, but they're like bent backwards to do butting, not stabbing, right? So I think a tie, but at what cost? Oh, Misi Ravenpaw, I have to go now. Cursed time differences. Well, thanks for stopping by for the time that you did. It's always so glad to see you here. You're a stream regular, and you bring me such joy when you come to stop by. So thank you. So yeah, a goat's gonna go into a tie, I think, for sure. Okay, next up we have the wise owl. This is another one that's kind of different. Again, I think I'm gonna win no matter what type of owl, but I think how intensely I win depends on the size of an owl. Because if we've got something like a pygmy or a burrowing owl, I think that those guys, they're so small and they're like, I just think that they'd be easy. But if it was something like what's those big ones? A great horned owl, or I think that's the biggest owl. I haven't brushed up on my owl knowledge. But I think, like, yes, it's like an eagle. They've got the power of flight, but I think that they're lesser than an eagle because I don't think that their beaks are quite as I think I would win, but show mercy. I really do, because, like, I just don't think that they're, like, when I think of an owl beak, like, they're small and curved in, you know what I mean? Like, they're not really built for stabbing. I feel like they're built for ripping, like mice, and even then, don't they just eat them whole? The name is Silver. Says burrowing owls are so cute. They are so cute, and their little heads, and they're just so fast. Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh yes, Cookie Cat. I love barn owls, or I love owls, especially barn owls with their heart-shaped faces. Oh my god, did you guys read Guardians of Cahul as a kid? I was obsessed with barn owls because of that book series. So I agree, they're beautiful. They're so, oh yeah. So, and they're sick. They're so cool. But I think I would win, but show mercy, because I just don't think. I don't know, like, maybe a great horned owl might be able to do some damage, but even then, I just don't think it could kill me unless I was, like, really, really incapacitated. So, yeah, I think I would win, but show the mercy. Next we have Happy Feet. We got our Boyd the Penguin. I loved Happy Feet as a kid. This guy, I think this one, again, is going to go into I win, but show mercy. They have 0 fighting capabilities. I don't even think they could kill if they wanted to. They'd maybe hit me with their flippers, but even their beaks, like, I don't think that they're made for, like, fishing, right? Like, for, like, grabbing fish, but I don't think that they're made for, like, because they just swallow fish whole, right? Like, they're not ripping things apart. So I just think that a penguin, especially on land, he's gonna be slow. I could pick him up by his chubby little belly and then throw him. So I think he's gonna go into I win, but oh god, oh no, I was doing so well. I'll win, but I would show him mercy. Penguins can be good footballs. You'll win, no contest. You'll win, no contest. I agree. Yeah, I think I'll win, but I'll show him mercy. Okay, penguin. Now here's one that I know. I wouldn't even want to try and fight a whale. Whales are terrifying. Any creature so deep in the water and that big, I don't like underwater stuff. And a whale, I feel like, I know that they don't, like, they eat, like, krill and stuff, but even then, this whale could kill me and not even realize that I was there. He would just no. I don't even want to mess with the whale. I'm getting fully obliterated. No. I don't even want to mess with that. That whale is going to be chewing on the lion over there, and he'd be fine with it. I don't like him. No offense, whale. Oops. No offense. But he's spooky, and I'm just not a whale fan. Whale's actually kind of broad, because most whales, no, they wouldn't want to fight me, but I feel like they just would fight me anyways, and would just win regardless. I mean, especially, like, killer whales and stuff like that. And a blue whale's so big that I feel like he's just got size, and that size just as a default's gonna kill me. Okay, so we got Peacock up next, and the Peacock, I feel like he would distract me with his beauty, and then he would use that as an advantage while I was distracted, and kick me right in the chest, and then give me cardiac arrest. I think this is another one of a tie, but at what cost? Because I think if I was to be able to grab his neck and give him a little ring-a-ding-ding, I think he would be in trouble. But maybe because I feel like he's got claws and stuff like that. What do peacocks eat? Bugs? Grass? No, surely bugs, right? So I think maybe I would, but show mercy. Because I just don't think that they have any fighting capabilities. Like, they're beautiful, and maybe their beauty will take my breath away, and then I will suffocate. But other than that, I just don't think. Yeah, Cookie Cat. I feel like you could grab the peacock's tiny head. That's true. I could just grab it in my one hand and just, like, grab him by the head and twirl him around. Okay, next up we have a pig. So cute. I think a pig. I think I would win. I really like. I can't see a pig, like, yeah, I guess they maybe bite you, but like domestic pig and stuff like that, like I know that they can like be terrifying, but I just think that if I was, well, they're big though. I think if it was a pig, I feel like he would have a lot of anger built up to me, a lot of resentment for the crimes of humans to pigs past. But I think I would win. I think I would. And that's not, I've never been in a ring with a pig before, but knowing what I know about myself and the thoughts that I have on pigs right now, I think that I think I would send that little oinky boy right to hell. So I think I'll win, but I will show him mercy. I will apologize for the transgressions of humankind. Okay, a rat. I love rats. I love rats. I had rats when I was younger, like well, I'd be like 20, so some years ago. But I love rats. But they're right there with hamsters and mice and I forget this word. I want to say it's Hitchcock. Hedgehog. I just don't think that they have enough. Like, I mean, yeah, they have like teeth and stuff like that, and sure, they're gonna have rabies, but like taking all that away, just from physical damage they can do, I'm gonna grind them into sand. I just don't think that they could do anything worth anything, and I think oh look, they would be right beside each other because they're best friends. Aww. But yeah, I think I would grind a rat into sand. I wouldn't want to, I'd be sad, but I just don't think he could do anything. And I think he would be powerless to stop me. Oops, getting rid of the pig. Pigs can charge at you and cause damage, and you can't throw them since they're fat. But I feel like punching could do some good damage to a pig. Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, no, I fully agree that you wouldn't be able to throw them, but you could grab his little twirly tail and boing it right on him, and like a snap him right on his cheeks. Your queer neighbor said, "Hey, I just joined. What's happening?" We are deciding if I could take these animals, and if I could, what the level of damage for me or them would be. Don't hurt Remy. The only way I'm not killing that rat is if he's in the kitchen making me a souffle. Every other instance, that man's getting sent right to hell. A rhino. See, this is what I'm talking about with a hippo. I think the rhino is the misunderstood cousin of the hippo, because I feel like people think, oh, hippos are sweethearts. Hippos are the little gentle kissy machines, and will let you ride them into the sunset. But I feel, and then they're like, oh, well, rhinos have big horns, they're gonna stab you, and I feel like they will. Like, I'm not but I feel like hippos are way worse than rhinos, but I still think I still think he's gonna fully obliterate me. Like, I think he's gonna step on me. Yeah, he's endangered, so maybe he would have some self-preservation built in, where he's like, you know, I really gotta be careful. There's not a lot of us left, so if I gotta make sure that I'm safe. But I don't think that's enough. I think if he really wanted to, I think he would end my life, and he wouldn't think twice about it, and he would stomp on me. Even if he didn't use his horns, I think he would still be able to have enough strength in his head and his feet and his body. He's built. I wouldn't want to step to that man. Next up, we have a shark. Well, okay, so this one, it's similar to the dolphin. We gotta assume we're in the water, because like he wouldn't. I just don't think that he would be very good on the land. Cookie cat. I think depends on how angry you made the rhino. I think so too, but I feel like it wouldn't take a lot to set him off. I'd be like, hey, is that a hippo? And then he'd be wildly offended and just kill me. But I think a shark would fully obliterate me. And maybe that's me falling into the media's perception of Jaws and such. But I just think that a shark, he would eat me, and he would just bite me, and I'd be done for. I would be shark bait, and he wouldn't care. Okay, now we have a raccoon. They're so... I like raccoons a lot, and I just think, oh, Austin and I bonded over raccoons when we first met, so I have such an affection for raccoons now. They're so, and they got little human hands, and they're smart, and they're clean. I just think that I think that I would win, but I would definitely show mercy. Like, yes, and again with rabies and stuff, but like his little hands aren't really going to do anything, because his hands are built for dexterity, not necessarily for violence. So I think that the thing I would have to watch for would be his teeth. And even then, like, if he was to, like, I don't think he'd be able to, like, rip my arm off. You know what I mean? Like, I think that he could maybe bite me in the neck, and then that would cause some problems. But I feel like that would be a very specific place for him. But, like, like say for example, like a crocodile could grab my leg and rip it off, but like a raccoon, I don't think he would. Like, I think I'd win with a raccoon, but I would definitely show him mercy. I would not want to. Oh yeah, Cookie Cat is so cute. How raccoons wash their little hands before eating. That's so true. And have you seen that guy who feeds them marshmallows? And they take the little marshmallows in their hand like a little person, or with grapes, or with a hot dog, and they just like take it so gently, and then they walk, and they you can't see it, but they've got the thing in their hand, and they walk with their two little feet. Oh god, they're so cute. Oh my god, they're not. I know they call them trash pandas, but they're not. So, okay, a skunk. This one for sure I think is gonna go at a tie at what cost, because I think his poison damage, that itself is such a huge one, and I think I'm gonna be incapacitated in an instant, like with that, because I mean it gets in your eyes, it gets in your mouth, and you're hooped. You're hooped. Oh, Paraanimate says apologies, I had to go, but now I'm back. Well, welcome back. We're so glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, I think a skunk with his stinker powers, I just think he would use them. And I think like if I was to be able to get through the stink, if I was to be able to like fight through the gas, the noxious gas, I feel like perhaps I would be able to stand up to a fight. But I just think that with that stink, I that would really affect me. And if he would be able to knock me out, I feel like he could like maybe suffocate me. So I feel like a tie, but at what cost? Because I think some serious damage is happening with a skunk. So, okay, so the next one. Raccoons, trash panda, dropkick them, Paraanimates. We love raccoons in this house. They're so cute. And have you seen the one trying to clean cotton candy? What a dummy. Oh, it's so cute though. Okay, this one, I named it Spicy Pig, but I think it's supposed to be a warthog or like a boar or something. This one, I think this one's pig with anger issues, and I think that this one is gonna, I think maybe lose but survive to tell the tale, or even fully obliterated. Like, I think from what I know, I think they're pretty violent, and I think they're pretty like brutal. Plus, I play this game, Going Medieval, a little obsessed right now, and every time there's a boar, they mess up my settlers, and it is bad. I'm more scared of the boars than I am of the wolves, because the boars, like, hit hard. So I think I'm getting fully obliterated by this guy. Just from what I've seen, I'd be scared. I wouldn't want to see that guy. I would just say, I'm so sorry, sir. Please forgive him all the bad things I've done. Yeah. Sorry, a little tick in my throat. Okay. Yeah, spooky guy. Okay. Next up, we have a sloth. I do not like sloths. I think they're scary looking. I think, no offense, they're ugly. The sounds they make, their faces. I know a lot of people like them because they're like cute or whatever. I really don't think they're cute. They're really gross. I don't know. I'm not a sloth fan, but I really think that their speed, I mean, very clearly is going to go against them, right? Like, they're not going to be able to do anything. I think they've got long claws, but I just think that damage per second is going to be so low that they're not going to be able to do anything. Like, I think that they're just going to fall asleep. I'm going to fall asleep. I'm going to get hit once, and then I'm going to be 20 years older. I'm going to be like, oh, we're still fighting. Okay, and then I'll starve to death because I'll have been waiting for his move, because I'm nothing if not a respectful battler. One-on-one, we go one and then the other, like a Pokemon battle. But I don't know. I think I would win, but I would show them mercy. Actually, maybe I wouldn't, because I don't like them. Give him a good slap. I feel like if I was to even just like pull him off of his stick, then what? He's on the ground. Then what? He just lays there and he just vibes and does nothing. Like, I just feel like he's got nothing going for him. I think I would grind him into sand. I think he's just, oopsies. I think he's too slow to defend himself, to do anything. I'm grinding that little mother hecker into sand. I just don't think he stands a chance to my power. I can't get over that. Give him a good slap. A snail. Come on. Yeah, because sloths are too lazy to fight. They can just chill in their hammocks and stare at you. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't even have the energy to even try and fight back. Okay, a snail. This guy, I mean, come on. You don't even, like, taking the speed of the sloth and then removing literally anything that makes it scary, its claws, its size, its appendages. It's got nothing. So, I mean, you eat them. Escargot. Escargot is the snail down your throat. So, not that I don't think I've ever had escargot, and I really don't want to try, but have you seen that one thing where it's like that snail is following you, like you have $100 million, but if the snail finds you, you die or whatever? That's the only thing I could see. But there's just nothing. Yeah, exactly. Squish the snail. Snails, they legit do not care. Just kick them. Grind them to sand, but they are so cute. They are cute. And like they're friendly, but I just don't think that they have anything. Not anything that they could even remotely do. Like maybe some are poisonous, but not venomous, I don't think. Oh, the sloth is kind of over there. But I just don't think the immortal snail could obliterate you. A snail, I just don't think is going to do anything. Okay. A sheep. So this is like a goat, but again, taking away everything that makes it scary. Here's the thing. If snails are slow, how come you never see them coming? That's a pair animates? That's a good ass question. You are asking the real questions out here. Oh, look at this sheep. I'm going to stop talking for a second just so you can see what I mean. But doesn't it look like the sheep is like supposed to be on my shirt because of color? Isn't that cute? Aw. Okay. So I think the sheep is I win, but I showed the mercy just because of how sweet. If anything, maybe I could get, if I like trip and fall, I could like suffocate in his voluptuous wool. That would be the only thing I could see that could cause me any type of damage. He's got no teeth. Even his hooves, I think, are built for leaping over fences and not for battle. So I think that he doesn't even have that. So I think oh goodness, I think that this little gentleman is going right into I win but show mercy because I just think he's such a sweetie, such a sweet sheepy. So okay. Next up, sheeps are fluffy. Their wool is like a shield. Yes, grab his floof and toss him away. Yeah, I don't think sheep have any ability to defend themselves. Now we have a worm. Just the oopsies. Where are you? Oops. Oh no, I've locked the wrong thing. Okay. Oh god, everything's going sideways. Okay, a worm. Again, goes right back to the snail. The worms, they're just slinking around, being little idiots. The only thing though is if you cut a worm in half, it grows into two because it has many hearts. That is not scientifically accurate, so please do not put that on a research paper. But I don't think that they have. They can't do anything. They're not venomous. They don't have teeth. If anything, you're gonna cut them and make a Hydra type creature. Is that the one with you cut off the head and more come back? But I just don't think that a worm could do anything. I'm just gonna grab him and tie him into a little knot, and then he's really stuck. So I think I grind them to sand. Okay, only got a few left here. A snake. Okay, so snake is like an upgraded worm, but with danger. I think a snake could really cause trouble now. I think a tie might be in order for this one because the snakes vary so wildly. We got the anacondas, I think, are the ones the constrictors that can like wrap around you and stuff like that. You've got so many types of deadly snakes. People get bitten by snakes and die like all the time. You hear those ones like even like people getting eaten by like really, really, really big snakes. But I think depending on the type of snake could really change things up. So I think we're gonna have to go into tie if that regard, because if it was like a corn snake or a garden snake, I think I'm fine. I think that there's like, but we bring into the whole anacondas or the rattlesnakes and stuff like that, then I think we're in trouble. But I think just going kind of off the average snake, I think it's going to be a tie because I think that, exactly. But snake is also broad because it depends a lot on the different kind of snakes. Exactly. So I think it's got to be a tie on this one. This kind of goes the same with spiders too, because there are a lot of type of spiders that are dangerous. But I think they're so small. Like, I think, what's this say? Did you know if you stomp your feet really hard on the ground, the vibration scares the snake and they can slither away? Oh, that's good to know. They don't like vibration damage. Cookie Cat, what snake though? Rattlesnakes and boa constrictors are super deadly, but I think judging by the cute little icon, you get bitten and live to tell the tale. I agree. Ooh, if you hum, vibrations will make them go away. Interesting. They're just idiots. Little idiots. Don't they know what a vibration is? This man would never survive at a rock concert. But a spider, I think even the biggest spiders, now, I mean, I don't know a thing or two about spiders, but are tarantulas the biggest spider? And if they are, I don't think tarantulas are venomous or poisonous. Like, I think, yes, if you were like a black widow or something like that, but even if you were, you would have to be like unsuspecting. Like, if you saw a black widow running towards you, I feel like you could squish it before it got the chance to bite you, or hopefully. So I think that I would win. I think I would grind them into sand. I do, just so I would be afraid that if I didn't, he would teach his children to come back and kill me. So I think if I didn't grind them to sand, I would be in trouble down the line. Yeah. I think that I would grind him because, like, again, even like the most poisonous spider, I think I would still have the advantage of size and speed. Okay, turtle. I think turtle I would win. Yeah, they have their shell, but like I feel like I could grab a turtle and put him upside down, and then he's stuck. Then he can't get over, and then he's done. So I mean, like, you have those like snapping turtles and stuff like that, but even then, like, yeah, I've heard that they can like even bite your finger off, like they're that strong. But even if you did, like, it's not like he's gonna bite your neck or anything like that. I don't think he would be able to kill you. I don't even think he would be able to go as far as a tie. Like, I think that, like, I would just, crack, well, this person says crack open their shell. Exactly. Like, once their shell's gone, they're done. And so, like, if I was to, even if I was, like, I feel like, even if I was to stand on their shell, I would be heavy enough to break it. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I don't understand, like, you know, the whole, like, pressure. But I feel like I could take down a turtle. Yeah. Yeah, Cookie Cat says, snapping turtles will mess you up, but flip that little dude over and he's out of the game. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you can incapacitate them so fast that they won't even be able to react. So I think I will win, but show mercy. Okay. Moving him up. Okay, we got a few left. We're coming up to 8 o'clock, so this is perfect. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I know I'm not a person. Like and subscribe, and join the Discord server if you're not already in it, little cutie pies. Also, if you haven't seen it, there's a new highlight video from last week's stream, so check that out. And yes. Okay, on to the swan. So swans are just geese with a beauty filter on them. So I think that under that assumption, I think I could, like, geese are terrifying, but you just, like, in the same vein of a flamingo, grab them by their neck and give them a little shake around, and they're done. Like, even if they were to, like, get the upper hand, they have no, like, their feet are webbed, I think. I actually don't know. They might have claws, but I don't think so. Like, they don't have talons, they don't have a sharp beak. I would just grab him by the neck and tie it into a knot, and then he would be not able to fight back. So yeah, I think I'd win, but show mercy, because I just don't think that they have anything really going for them. So, oh no, I win, but show mercy is kind of getting a little cramped in there. 8-bit, oh my goodness gracious, 8-bit element says, okay, JD Bug, hear me out. Geese are some of the sassiest, meanest animals out there, and they're active pursuers. The biggest issues you have is that they will never stop bothering you until death. Oh my god, man. This man's got anger problems. Somebody needs to tell that goose to chill. My god. Pair animates. Just kick them once when they charge at you, then pluck the feathers and burn until they turn to like, that was started off like normal and then it got really dark. Cookie Cat. I love birds, but swans with their graceful little thin necks could easily be beaten. That's what I'm saying. You just grab them and you ring them around. Okay, a turkey. And here's the thing that's against them is they're so delicious. I'm sorry, vegans in the chat. But if I was to see a turkey and I would get one scent of it in my mouth, I would be like, okay, you're gonna die because I want to have some Thanksgiving. Halk says, I have no clue there's a live going on. Well, welcome. If you are not in the Discord server, there is a Discord server. I do ping when we're about to go live. It's every Tuesday at 6 p.m. my time. I know it's a Wednesday, but I had a dentist appointment yesterday. But going forward, it will be on Tuesdays. But so if you want to tune in live, make sure you check on Tuesdays. And hopefully there will be highlight videos too. But turkey, yes, I see a turkey, and honest to God, I think that I would win, because they've got claws and they've got beaks, but neither of those things I think are deadly enough to actually cause me. Like, yes, sure, I might be in the hospital, but I don't think it would kill me, you know? So I think it's I win, but show mercy on a turkey. And even then, I don't even know if I'm showing mercy. I'm having some drumsticks. Okay, we have 2 left. A tiger. Oh boy. Okay, this one's easy. A tiger, the exact same as a lion. This man's killing me. This man is gonna attack me. He's gonna hunt me down, and he's gonna claw me. And I just don't think that I would have any capability of even beginning to fight him off. Even if I was to say like punch him in the nose or something, or like poke him in the eyes, I don't think I would be able to do enough damage to stop him if he really wanted to maul me. So I think I'm getting fully obliterated by this. Oh no, wolf, you gotta stay there, buddy. It's not your turn yet. I think this tiger is fully obliterating me. And last but not least, we have the wolf. And I feel like this one, just by default, is gonna go into I fully get obliterated. But maybe lose to survive the tail. The only reason is I feel like if it was by itself, it wouldn't want to risk it. But I mean, I don't know much about a wolf, but I feel like if a wolf really wanted to mess me up, it would. Yeah. Your queer neighbor said survive but lose for the wolf. Yeah, like part of me says that if I was to fight, it would eventually be like, hey, it's not worth it, and then like run if it was by itself. But like a tiger, I don't think would. I think a tiger would just be like, I know I'm strong. But a wolf, I feel like if I was to get enough punches in and stuff, it would run away. So maybe I would maybe this is very cocky of me, but I feel like I would put him in lose but survive to tell my tale, because I feel like he's so wise and he's so, if he was a pack, if it was like a mini wolf, I think I'd be very dead. But if it was one singular wolf, I think I'd maybe stand a chance. Cookie Cat, wolves with their packs can easily kill a human, but they themselves tend to be afraid of humans. Them by themselves tends to be human in the back away. The only thing is wolves don't really give up. That's true. And I hear that they can like follow you for a really, really, really long time. Wolfie boys, I would want to make friends with it, and then would try and help out to fight the host instead of the wolf. True. We're gonna put them in lose but survive, because I have enough faith that a wolf would be gentle and kind and kiss me on the face. And there we have it. Those are the animals that I think I could beat up with my bare hands, or at least stand a chance. I feel like we've learned a lot about ourselves. We've learned a lot about animals. There is way more in the far right columns than I thought that there would be. I thought I was going to get my butt kicked by a lot, but that's it. These are them. Thank you guys so much for joining in the stream and hanging out with me this fine Wednesday evening, I suppose. It is Wednesday. Normally we do stream Tuesday nights, and that will be continuing on. Like I said, I just couldn't do it yesterday, but next Tuesday, we'll be back at it with another stream at the same time as today. However, the week after that, I am in the States, so that will be hopefully one of the only times that I won't be streaming during the week. But keep your eyes open for like highlight videos of your queer neighbor. We've learned about your confidence too, my wild overconfidence that is not deserved. Yeah, so the Tuesday coming up after this next Tuesday will not. But keep an eye open for highlight videos where it's a little condensed, not quite so many ums and stuff, and squished down to a more reasonable time to watch. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Like and subscribe. How many times can we say that before you guys want to kill me? And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll chat with ya soon. Take care. Smooch your cat for me. Give him a little pet, and I'm gonna